obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Klay Thompson.
Well, as your career goes along, you naturally lose a little bit. But he takes great care of himself. He puts a lot of effort into his preparation, and he's smart about picking his spots. That's why he's still a factor out there on the offensive end.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Irving and Thompson are the guard set. The 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. And it's Washington in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Clippers, the pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubats. Out on the perimeter, we'll see Beal and Leonard. And it's Harden in at the 1 spot. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got 2 of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Here's Irving. The rebound by Harden. And it's the Clippers' ball. Last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
The failure to make shots on a consistent basis, that's going to put you behind the 8 ball all night.
I thought most of the shots they took were low percentage looks. The key in the NBA is, can you get your best scorers into their best spots? They didn't do that.
Here's Lively. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Lively the pass to Washington. Puts up a 3. The Clippers grab the miss. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And it's good for 2.
Well, you see how crafty Bradley Beal is. The athleticism helps in the paint. That's nicely done.
Irving against Harden. Outside Irving. From down in the low post, it goes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Zubats a screen on Washington. Leonard finds Collins. Off target from outside. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Thompson outside. To the inside. Over in the corner, Washington. Misses the 3.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. 4-point game. Irving passes to Lively. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Defense just slightly too aggressive. Lively will get to the free throw line.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the game right now. And you look at this Mavs rotation now, Doris, a wide range of ages.
And that's important, Kevin, because typically when you start a rebuild or a build, it begins with young players. But inevitably, there comes a moment in time where you think we need some maturity and we need some veterans in our locker room. So it's always better to have a blend.
Clock is at 3, and it's Leonard missing. The Mavericks trail. Irving kicks to Thompson. Irving against Harden. Irving can't hit.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position.
Good on the 3-point shot. Mavericks trail by 4. Irving looking for an opening. Davis with a screen on Beal. Inside, stolen by Zubats. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Lobs it up for Zubats. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Man, did Zubac get off his feet in a hurry. What a finish.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Harden against Irving. Washington passes to Irving. To the paint. Here's Davis. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers leading by 6. Kicks it out to Collins. Back to Harden. Collins setting the pick for Harden. Pass to Collins. Lets it go from deep. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 6. Irving drives in. It's good.
I could make the case Kyrie Irving is the best ball handler of all time. On the dribble drive, look out.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We spoke about the challenge of facing Anthony Davis. Coach commented, there aren't a lot of guys like AD, bigs who can control both ends of the paint. We have to be aware of him at all times, or he's going to take over the game. No doubt Davis will be a factor tonight. Kevin?
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And now the 2K leaderboard, a list of the teams that have rebounded the ball tremendously over the last 10 games. The Mavericks, number 1.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
Irving against Harden. Pass to Thompson. Now here's Davis. Davis with a screen on Beal. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Davis.
Boy, showing off his versatility. Klay Thompson attacking the interior of this defense.
Here's Harden. Nothing on the board. Outside Leonard. Here's Beal. The tray. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Thompson, the bounce pass. Lively, a screen on Harden. Irving passes to Lively. And that one, good. Lively's got his second bucket tonight.
You need bigs who can score in tight windows. Derek Lively, have at it.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. 6-point lead. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
You know what? At the end of the day, it wasn't as close as it should have been. There were lapses all night that led to the deficit they couldn't overcome.
Count that one. Irving's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here is Harden. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Memphis.
And let's talk about his passing, guys. Let's remember he also did an excellent job of finding guys in their right spots. This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Davis sets a screen. Down low. And it's Davis with the jam.
And he'll get ahead of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
And so Harden will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 4-point game for Kyrie Irving. Doris, what a run to the finals in 2024 with the Mavs.
He works seamlessly with the great Luka Doncic. And the beauty of Kyrie Irving historically is put him next to a great player and you will not in any way diminish his game.
Thompson for three. Collins grabs the miss. Clippers leading by 4. And Beal kicks to Harden. Beal with a screen on Lively. And here's Harden for 3. They grab their own miss.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And here are the Mavericks now. Now here's Irving. 6 points for him. Here's Thompson. And the rejection by Zubac.
Boy, how about the D from Zubac there? The big man from Croatia doing some things defensively. Been a tough stretch for this guy right now. Looking a little out of sorts.
Now, here's Washington. 9 points last game. And it's Davis missing. Washington against Leonard. Pass to Harden. Collins, a screen on Irving. Back to Leonard. 4 on the shot clock. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Leonard's got 14 points for the game.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Mavericks trail by 8. For the screen on Dunn. And that one's good. Russell.
That's a nuanced understanding of pick and roll play. D'Angelo Russell, nicely done.
Clipper shooting has been tremendous early. Their offense looking primed and ready for this matchup. And Bogdanovich kicks to Dunn. Jones for 3. Outside for Batum. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Back to Dunn. Pass to Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Over Christie. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
And if you let Bogdanovich square up from mid-range, it's going to be a long night.
For the screen on Dunn. Russell passes to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Clippers leading by 6. Now Dunn. He has yet to score. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Mavericks trail by 6. Christie with it. Pass to Exum. To the wing on the left. And Marshall kicks to Russell. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
You can see the assertiveness right now of D'Angelo Russell. He welcomes the contact and powers and plays right through it.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. James Harden. He's checked in for Chris Dunn. Free throw good, Russell. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in L.A., they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
1:32 left in the first quarter. Pass to Gafford, and it's Exum in the corner. Now Christie. And here is Marshall. From deep. And it's Russell missing.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And Lopez has it in the corner. Batum passes to Bogdanovich. Lopez, a screen on Christie. Here's Bogdanovich. Exum pulls it in.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
.40 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Bogdanovich against Christie. Harden left side. Shoots from the right block. Uses the glass to drop it in. And the Clippers lead by 5.
Boy, how about that tough, crafty finish from James Harden? Just finds a way.
Russell against Harden. And here's Russell. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Lakers. That shot misses. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the LA Clippers. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
So for Dallas, their last game, a loss to the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Really a disappointing effort. That game could have and should have been closer than it was.
Listen, I don't fault the effort. That was there all night. It was the quality of play that was lacking. There was not a ton of cohesion. They've got to figure it out.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, they've got Anthony Davis. Russell is out there with Max Christie. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Exum and it's small forward. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Mavericks trail by 5. Russell dishes to Davis. On the wing, Christie. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Christie's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Jones sets the pick for Harden. Pass to Jones. Bogdanovich against Christie. And Bogdanovich kicks to Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Batum with the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Clippers lead by 5.
I'll tell you, that last 3 must have riled up Batum, because he wanted to get that shot off quickly.
Outside, Davis. And again, Dallas with the 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Bogdanovich. Harden against Russell. Jones with the screen on Russell. Harden's shot is off.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Christie can't make it. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Dallas has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. It's Davis on the wing. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Clippers. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Lopez. Outside for Batum. Here's Bogdanovich. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Russell looking around. And they double up Davis. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. This is the fourth and now longest coaching stop for the Mavericks' Jason Kidd. Kyrie Irving said he's learned from the past head coaching jobs that he's had and being with different players and seeing them improve. Now he's mastering his coaching philosophy and being an originator. Back to you, Kevin.
He has definitely seen it all. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Gafford. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Leonard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. The Mavericks also with a sub. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Christie. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Harden kicks to Leonard. Mavericks with the rebound. Here's Irving, and he hits it to tie the game up. Irving's got 8 points. Well, we've seen some teams, Greg, stumble out of the gate to begin this season, still trying to find their footing, getting some traction.
And when you're not meeting expectations, the pressure ramps up. But as a team, you can't let it get to you, especially with time to turn things around.
Here's Leonard, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Leonard kicks it out to Jones. Irving against Harden. 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. Mavericks with the rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Exum passes to Russell. Gafford with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. To the middle. Here's Irving. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Irving's got the lead up to 2 now for the Mavs.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Leonard looking over the floor. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Dante Exum.
Well, Kawhi has become one of the smartest offensive players in the game, understanding use of the shot fake and what it can give you.
The free throw drops for Leonard. And of course, when he's feeling good, Kawhi Leonard, still one of the toughest matchups in the NBA.
You know what, Kevin? The way he's battled through injuries and the game's still important enough to him that he's stuck around. And you're so right. When he is healthy, he remains a two-way force. This guy is an absolute Hall of Famer.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And in Tyronn Lue, the Clippers have one of the league's most highly respected and Doris coveted head coaches.
And think about it, Kevin. He signed an extension with the Clippers 2 summers ago. That was amidst rumors that the Lakers might have an interest. Remember, LeBron and Ty Lue go way back. But he is now committed long-term with this organization. That is smart business.
Now, here is Harden. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. Fade away. No good off the front iron. Mavericks have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. And the shot is good. Russell's got 7.
You have the sense that D'Angelo Russell likes to play through contact. This is a tough-minded player.
Here's Harden. Out left to the wing. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Exum. Leonard, no luck.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
Beal from long range.
Well, the length and the vertical, boy, Daniel Gafford can be a force defensively.
And the Clippers making a change here. Collins is checked in. Derek Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Washington comes in for Exum. Here's Beal. And it's Russell with the rebound. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Pass to Irving. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on James Harden.
I think one of the things you have to be in awe of is how creative and how elusive Kyrie Irving is to deal with when he's cooking offensively. This guy truly a remarkable talent.
First free throw is good. You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
Both free throws good for Irving. And Doris with the big trade last season, there's more than a little pressure to win in Dallas.
Kevin, this organization traded away a generational star in Luka Doncic, one of the great players we've seen come into the league as an 18-year-old. And you got a player in Anthony Davis who has an injury history and is 6 years older. You better believe there's pressure in D-Town.
Clippers trail by 6. Outside, Beal. Collins passes to Beal. Outside, Leonard. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington.
This is the tenacious defense they love to see from P.J. Washington. That block sent a message.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack. I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for. Here's Irving. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
I'll tell you, he's in a rhythm and playing with purpose. Great first quarter, even better in the second.
Now here's Beal. He's coming off a 13-point game against Memphis. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Doris, you talk about the great scores. It's not enough to be elite one-on-one. You've got to be able to handle the double team, too. I mean, there's a lot there.
On a nightly basis, Kevin, these are the best defenses in the world, scheming to take away the greatest strengths of the best individual offensive players. And you know what? Nightly, it's not enough. The great ones find a way no matter what.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. Then for the Mavericks, Daniel Gafford comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Klay Thompson in for Russell. Pass to Zubac. Outside Collins. It's over Gafford. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. So, a lot to appreciate here, Doris, in the game of John Collins. He has been a highly productive pro.
He's been a consistent rebounder. We know he can make shots on the face-up game on the offensive end of the floor. And you're right, there's been a consistent 16 points, 8 boards right in that vicinity since he's entered the league.
He's off on the first.
Boy, guys, when he's at his best, John Collins can be an impact player at both ends of the floor. There's a lot of things this young guy does well.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Irving against Dunn. Lively a screen on Beal. Thompson the bounce pass. Stolen by Zubac. Beal, that's for 2. Los Angeles with another miss. Here's Dallas. They're on a 17-7 run. Gafford kicks to Thompson. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
This guy is on the short list of the all-time great three-point shooters. Klay Thompson's stroke is flawless.
Wants to get it to Dunn and does. Outside Leonard. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Dallas.
I'll give him a ton of credit here. He is trying to make plays, but nothing right now helping his team.
Lively a screen on Dunn. Here's Irving. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The drive by Beal. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Thompson.
Yeah, just terrific recognition by Beal. Saw the lane and drew the contact.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And he sinks the second.
First and foremost, Bradley Beal is a scorer. He's always working the angles, trying to find his next opening to attack, and it rarely takes him long.
Here's Lively. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Lakers.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collected huge amounts of rebounds. He doesn't need a lot of daylight. Stretches the defense night in and night out.
Outside, Beal. Pass to Zubac. Dunn outside. Beal up top. He's covered by Thompson. And that one drops for him. Beal's got 5 points now in the quarter.
An example of Dunn showing just how unselfish he is, moving the ball well.
Washington with the screen on Dunn. Down low. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 10. Beal can't get it to go. Dallas has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9.
Let's remember, this guy's got a 9-4 standing reach and a vertical that's ridiculous. Lively just getting to the rim.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Pass to Leonard. 43 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Zubac, and the rejection by Lively. There's 38 seconds left in the first half of the game.
You have to admire the activity of Klay Thompson on the defensive end. It seems like he makes it his mission to make life difficult for whoever he's checking.
Irving kicks to Washington. Off target from three-point range. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Thompson for three. Thompson from way outside. 5 seconds left here in the second. There's Beal with the three. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Coaches talk about ending quarters. Well, you cannot do it better than that.
And so it's Dallas, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. While we've got a moment now, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with PJ Washington. PJ, what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and just not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
Thank you, Allie, for that. And, folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
This upcoming slate is a gut check for them. Good teams level up against good opponents. Bad teams crumble.
Either way, Shaq, I think this is a chance for them to improve, which often happens when you're exposed.
Circling back to our game now, Kyrie Irving on fire in that first half.
We know drama sometimes finds Kyrie, but when he plays like he did in the first half, you kind of remember how invaluable he is.
A special, special player at times, man. He has changed the fortunes of many franchises.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Mavericks leading by 12. In the forward slots, we'll see Leonard and Collins. Harden and Beal are the backcourt. And it's Zubac in at the 5, home in the paint. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
The Clippers shooting around 41% on the night. Kicks it out to Collins. Harden outside. Easy money, James Harden.
Well, this is the basis of James Harden's game, right? That three-point accuracy opens up every other aspect of the floor and his scoring ability.
Harden against Irving. To the inside. Lively, that's good. Lively's got 11.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Clippers with the ball, following the score by Dallas. Now Leonard, outside Collins. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Here's Irving. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Out to Thompson. Lets the three fly. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Clippers trail by 8. Inside. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And it's Leonard missing. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Right wing. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. And it's off from three-point range.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Pass to Collins. Outside Leonard. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Lively finds Thompson. Now, here's Washington. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, we know Kyrie Irving is going to get his buckets, but he wants to keep everyone involved. He said, what's worked for me is allowing others to shine their light in their own capacity, encouraging them to do so, and then, when it's my turn, just flourishing in that role. Back to you, Kevin.
He does it well. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Now, here's Washington. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Here's Davis. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Clippers trail by 8. It's Beal on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. And here's Leonard from 3. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists in the game. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Anthony Davis. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. Getting around 24 points per, 13 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And not many players possess his kind of ability to protect the rim. I mean, you look at the block total, pretty remarkable.
Well, I love it. Drivers think they see a crease to the lane and go for it. And eventually, he shuts the door.
Now, here's Irving. 16 points for him. And the rejection by Zubac.
What a great defensive play by Ivica Zubac. This guy just gives you great effort defensively.
Pass to Leonard. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Irving passes to Davis. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Harden against Irving. Harden the pass to Leonard. That shot off the mark. Mavericks leading by 4. Here's Davis. Collins grabs the miss. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 12-4 run. Good. Kawhi working near the hoop.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Irving with the ball. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. Davis kicks to Irving. Back to Davis. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Collins.
The foul couldn't hold Davis down. His scoring ability is just that strong.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Mavericks.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Harden, strong work in close by Harden.
Well, Harden has made a career of his ability to navigate into the painted area. Boy, this guy, if he gets inside, look out, turn the lights out.
Russell passes to Washington. On the wing, Irving, guarded by Harden. From deep, Washington. The shot missing. Empty that time from Leonard.
Boy, his teammates have really picked him up. But I'm sure, boy, they'd love something down the stretch out of this guy.
Here's Russell. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. Bradley Beal picks one up.
And having added strength to his wiry frame, Russell able to convert through contact there and draw the foul.
Free throw good, Russell. You know, Doris, we know how good D'Angelo Russell is now, but how about having to play his high school team?
No kidding, Kevin. Let's just talk about the fact that he and future MVP at that time, Joel Embiid, were on the same team in high school. How would you game plan for two NBA players if you're another high school team? Stop.
Beal can't get it to go. And it's Irving with the ball for the Mavericks. To the paint, here's Lively. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Clippers trail by 8. Harden dishes to Leonard. Collins a screen on Washington. The 10-footer. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 7 points for the quarter.
Leonard is consistent at staying aggressive on the offensive end.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Brook Lopez is checked in for the Clippers. Bogdan Bogdanović comes in for Bradley Beal. Dante Exum is checked in for the Mavericks. Mavericks leading by 6. Davis with a screen on Harden. Pass to Davis. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. That's 12 points for Davis.
And how about the touch on that mid-range? Davis has that shot on automatic.
Zubac with the screen for Harden. From outside the arc, the Mavericks pull it in. Lively's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here's Irving. He's got 16. It's Exum on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Irving. Rebound by the Clippers. Bogdanović passes to Zubac. Yep, it counts. Zubac has got 6.
This is where Zubac's most comfortable. Good work on the interior right there.
Irving against Harden. Davis in the corner. Here's the 3. Oh, Davis showing his range.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing. He was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
Here's Bogdanović. And Lively over to help. Zubac kicks to Leonard. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Zubac.
You love to see Zubac get after it on the window. Use that size and strength.
Mavericks leading by 7. Russell a screen on Harden. It's Exum on the wing. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his assist totals piling up, 11 now for him. Los Angeles has got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointer since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Harden the pass to Lopez. Outside, Bogdanovich. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Dallas has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Pass to Russell. Outside, Davis. Russell kicks to Irving. They get a hand on it. Just 5 to shoot. The finish. Harden caps off the break.
We've always known James Harden is a thirsty scorer, and if you get him out in transition, look out. He's going to be aggressive.
And so here is Dallas. Here's Russell. 1:49 left to play in the third. Davis finds Exum. Outside, Russell. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And look at Russell bringing the intensity. He's stronger now, willing to mix it up inside no matter who's on him.
Clippers trail by 10. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So, for the Clippers, Jones checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's done in for James Harden. Then for the Mavericks, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. Marshall comes in for Davis. Christie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Now, here's Dunn. Still yet to score. Lopez, a screen on Russell. Lopez outside. Pass to Christie. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Mavericks have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That one is off. Doris, energy on both ends. Threes and defense. That's Max Christie in a nutshell.
The very prototypical Kevin 3-and-D player, but I think what I like about Max is there's room for growth. I think he can deck it and become a playmaker.
Good on the second free throw. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Done outside. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. 6 on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And the Clippers miss again.
Oh, that is how you deny an open look with some in-your-face defense.
Exum with a wide-open look. Nailed from three-point land. Exum's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Dallas. Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Done outside. Outside, Jones. His three-pointer's off the mark. Dallas leading by 14. Out to Russell. There's the triple. And no good. Excellent D that time from Jones. Here's Bogdanovich. Money from the wing. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket of the night.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
And so it's Dallas, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Back right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Dallas, Anthony Davis is out there with Dante Exum. Then there's Daniel Gafford. Then there's Christie, and it's Russell in at the point. Bogdanovich wide open. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 5th assist in this one. Now Gafford. Pass to Russell. Outside for Davis. Takes the 3. Here's Gafford. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass. Getting it done. And the Mavericks lead by 13. Harden scanning the floor. Harden will not be denied.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Harden against Russell. Davis setting the pick for Russell. Pass to Davis. It's Exum on the wing. Lets it go with a 3. That one, no good.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line.
And the rejection by Gafford.
Wow. A big body and not afraid to get physical. Daniel Gafford send it back.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Harden with it. Shot clock at 5. Trying to get open is Lopez. That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from James Harden.
James Harden's ability to finish with either hand, so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses when he's in the painted area.
Now, here is Russell. Over to the left wing. Here's Gafford. The rebound by Harden. Harden's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Inside, it's stolen by Davis. Stolen by Jones. And Lopez throws it down.
If you give Lopez a 7-footer this much room, it's over.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Right side, Russell. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Come on now, that's easy money.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Kawhi Leonard, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. The Mavericks also with a sub. Irving's checked in. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Jones. Back to Harden. Jones sets the pick for Harden. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Leonard from past the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Irving against Harden. Outside Irving. And here's Davis for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got his 5th rebound in this one. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
Ask any player or coach in the NBA, how good is James Harden? You will get the same answer. This is one of the best scorers to ever do it, guys.
Clippers trail by 8. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now, here is Irving. Out to the right wing. Gafford finds Exum. Outside, Davis. Good D by Jones. Clippers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Los Angeles with another miss. Mavericks leading by 8. Outside Irving. Pass to Davis. And Lopez pulls it down. LA's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And they get it back. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And it's Irving missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Harden with the basket on the assist from Bogdanovic. Harden's got 18 points just in the second half. Dallas has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's Russell. Bogdanovic grabs the miss. And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Here's Lopez. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Daniel Gafford.
Well, if you allow Lopez to get that kind of touch, it's really hard to guard the 7-footer without fouling him.
That's good from Brook Lopez.
Well, you have to like the length of Brook Lopez and the fact that he understands he has that advantage on both ends of the floor.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Jones, and Beal subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Now, here is Irving. Pass to Russell. Davis in the corner. Outside Irving. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. And Anthony Davis with a 3. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
It's always a good sign when the 3 is falling for Davis. It really opens up the rest of his game.
Leonard on the wing. He's defended by Exum. There's Beal with the 3. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Lopez with the steal. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up over Irving. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Irving. Pass to Exum. Russell against Beal. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell is his commitment to work. Though he's played for a couple of teams, this guy brings it every day.
John Collins, he's checked in for the Clippers. And then for Dallas, Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Klay Thompson in for Dante Exum.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Collins kicks to Leonard. Five to shoot. Puts it up. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Davis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Irving. There's the 3. And Davis can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 6. Up top, Leonard. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Harden. And here's Leonard from three. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Mavericks leading by 3. Davis dishes to Russell. Thompson outside. A 3-ball. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 7 rebounds in the game. Harden attacking. And here's Leonard from 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. On the wing, Irving, guarded by Harden. Irving passes to Russell. Back to Irving. A floater. Yep, that one goes. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Guys, hard to guard that floater with Irving when he makes it at the speed with which he does.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Outside, Beal. Thompson against Leonard. To the inside. Here's Collins. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Derek Lively.
Well, you love the aggressiveness from John Collins right there. Draws the contact in the process of being assertive.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Washington's checked in. Dallas shooting well. 50% from the floor. Irving against Harden. Shoot from 8. Now Davis. Lively. He parachutes in for the putback.
This guy has been poised, I think, from the moment he was born. Derek Lively, big-time bucket.
Now Harden shoots the 3. Rebounded by Lively. Beal against Thompson. Now Irving. Here's Lively. Irving outside. Stolen by Harden. Beal outside. Washington rips down the rebound.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Thompson fires. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
If you're a defender, your job is to make life hard on an excellent shooter. Great defense there.
Dallas leading by 3. Irving outside. Fires from 18. Connects on the jam.
Guys, it doesn't get much bigger than that. Irving coming up huge right there with the bucket.
Here's Collins. Strong move off the glass.
With confidence, step up in a big moment. We see you, John Collins.
Irving up top, guarded by Harden. Now Irving. Got it to go off the glass.
Now, when the game is on the line, Kyrie is the guy you want taking the shot. He is a stone-cold finisher.
LA has gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. Leonard inside. Washington's on him. Washington rips down the rebound. And they go to the intentional foul. Here's Davis. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Irving double team. And he commits the intentional foul. Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. unable to get the second one. And here is Zubac.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Harden. Off target from outside. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. And the Clippers call time here. 12 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
Collins outside. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Kyrie, what does it mean for this team getting the production off the bench that we saw tonight?
Big time. When you're a basketball player and you're able to make the right plays and play at a high intensity level and really come out and make an impact on the game, doesn't matter if you're starting or coming off the bench. We've seen special guys do that. I'm glad we came out and handled business. It's a good win.
This team is so unselfish. Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And now, our player of the game, Anthony Davis.